What is up, everybody? It's John iRacing back with more of iRacing AI for the 2006 NASCAR Cup Series season. And last time at Phoenix was, well, it was bad. I got my butt handed to me at Phoenix. I did go in and adjust the AI settings again, dropped down to 50 to 55% like strength. We'll see what happens at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is the old Atlanta Motor Speedway, not the new one. They don't have it in for AIs just yet. So we're gonna have to be careful with these cars because they're gonna be very slick at this kind of track. Since they're like, they are the Gen 4 cars, so they're really a handful at this track. We'll see what happens as we move on. Let's quickly I'll try to find this. Let me go to the last results here, and I'll show you where I was dead last. And then let's go to the season standings right now. Kevin Harvick leads the points. Actually, they're tied. Kevin Harvick and Jimmy Johnson for the lead. Dale Jr. is third, and Jeff Gordon fourth, and Danny Hamlin fifth. Right now, I am 14th after having a bad race, like I said last time. So I'm going to have to do a lot of work, try to get back up into at least the top 10. For this season. So let's move on to Atlanta Motor Speedway and find out what happens in this race. Alrighty, let's get to qualifying. I think I made the a little too weak again. I don't know. It seems, when you do the amount of halves, it looks like you can easily beat them. But once you get on the short tracks, they're a little more harder to beat. So I don't know. It's something that, again, they need to work on a little bit more, trying to get the AI to be a little more equal throughout every track, not, one track's weaker than the other, that sort of thing. Yeah, it'll take some time, but I think the priority is not exactly this, in which I understand. You're trying to make the online stuff the important. So, all right, green flag, here we go. See what time I can run. This track is slick with these cars. You want to put it down, just mat it, but when you come off these corners, they will get loose on you. Turn 3, sweeping turn 3. Play with the throttle. You're not always completely off the throttle. .145. The fastest time I ran, but second lap's gonna be worse just because you get a lot looser. Final corner, turn 4, checker flag, and last lap ran a third 2, which will put me on the pole by almost 0.8 of a second. So, yeah, a lot faster. But I'm not gonna do the challenge because for some reason I don't know why, but these AI all of a sudden get stronger throughout the race. So
putting plenty of fuel to finish the race.
15 lap race here at Atlanta. It's actually gonna be a fairly long race because it's this track and you will slow down significantly with the tire wear. So quickly before this, we get going here, I want to kind of give you a semi-update for this channel. The league is going to be ending here soon, and the reason why I haven't been putting those on, it takes a long time to render out the video again and post it up to YouTube. It takes a long time, and it's hard for me to find time, through the day to figure out where I really want to do it, and it's just kind of a challenge. So I won't be putting any more of those up, but I will be doing more. I won't say we'll do more, but I will be doing these more often. The just recording like AI races, or when I have spare time to do online races and record them as well, just for entertainment purposes, basically. So, all right, guys, let's have some fun.
Maintain the pace speed until the green flag, then go.
And 65, wow.
Green flag.
I forgot. That's right. It has I almost forgot.
Clear high, clear
Oh,
high.
Jeff Gordon, he pulled out early.
Still out there.
They told you. They're pretty.
Clear.
Woo! There again, Liz. I'm like dog tracking up the track.
You're
Jeff Gordon
clear.
takes the lead already. He got a good launch before I did, but it's all good. What we got here? Car kind of take a set for a little bit, man. These cars are a handful when you're behind someone. But they've always been a handful. Me likey.
20.059. We're good, doing good. Don't get caught in his trap.
Get down in there, try to get away from the dirty air situation, but he's gonna get down there and block me. Still trying. I can wrap that white line a little bit better than he can. He's there. I'm gonna try to pressure him, get inside of him.
32.9.
Nope, he's just a little too fast on the straightaways. There he goes.
Outside.
Kind of slips up a little bit. Gotta be careful and clear.
Clear.
All clear. To the lead once again. See if we can pull away here. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm starting to. Woo! Wouldn't. That's what happens when you talk. But anyways, I'm going to try
7, 6,
to bump up the AI for a mile and a half, and then just maybe weaken them a little bit for the short tracks. I think that's the thing. It's the short tracks that give me the hassles, not really the mile and a half. So you saw the one in Phoenix when I started dead last. I qualified dead last, right? And I just went up to second, so it can be fun. Just you gotta do it just right. Right now, it looks like I am going to smoke them at this point in time, unless there's a caution.
2.4.
So this is gonna be another boring race in a sense of not me leading all the laps, or almost all the laps. But I'm working on it. It's not, unfortunately, like, it's not console games. So console games have, like, easy, hard, really hard, or legacy, or whatever. It has a lot of different modes, and where if you put on hard, you give you pretty good competition for the most part. Here, it's all about percentages and the range, and I could set the back markers to be almost just getting lapped within 5 laps here, but it's kind of hard. You want to have competition, but you don't know how to set it, because every track's different, and of course your skill is different every track. I think eventually there is going to be something. I'm hoping, like I said, I said it in I think the last video, where they can base off the AI off in your skills. So in a way of your speed. So if what you do is they go in practice and they run, you have to run practice. If not, then they just go back to the default settings, which then you could probably get your butt kicked, or you just whoop their butts. But anyways, if you did practice, they could set, like, the intelligence of the AI will get smarter. So if I'm running like a 32 or something, or I ran like a 31 whatever in qualifying practice, but either way, if it's one of those like practice, then the AI will get faster, right? So they can match your time, or at least be close to your times. And then as you go back through the skills, it gets a little bit slower and slower and slower, right? That's something I think they should try to do. And so like this, I'm a 5.5 second lead over Jeff Gordon. Like I'm kicking their tails because I set the AI too low. Which, you know, if I set that lower, if I had set that same percentage at Phoenix, I probably would have been competitive. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at, is that I'm hoping that they can adapt that system where they go off your times, not necessarily just quality of, or what percentage of like difficulty you want. Something I'm hoping they can get to. I don't know when, and when they really want to put that effort into this. I mean, it's one thing I'll say about iRacing is when they started to realize that, you know, a lot of people weren't doing official races and doing leagues, they realized, well, we need to make some kind of money somewhere, and so they try to dab into the AI system, in which, you know, is great. I feel like it's a good thing to have, but you also got to put a little bit of effort into it, not just like, okay, we've done it, but now we'll let it go for a while. I know, I'm pretty sure they have dedicated departments on this stuff, but, and of course now iRacing is getting into the console side with Monster games, so that's something that's taking distractions and pulling more people away. So I don't know. It's kind of like down to just kind of standstill when it comes to doing anything AI wise through on iRacing. Excuse me, on iRacing. So I don't know. We'll see where they want to go with this. So sorry this was a boring race. I just don't feel like, one, was too late to throw a caution now because it was just ended underneath caution. But two, I just didn't think doing I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know if I was gonna just drive right through them or it would be more of a challenge. I didn't know. But I guess it would have been a lot more entertaining for you guys, I guess. So
32.
Again, apologize for that. And we'll see what happens next time for the race. And I'll try to do a little bit better adjusting. I'll see what track that is next. But this will help me in points anyways. Almost 9 seconds ahead of Jeff Gordon. Kyle Edwards third and Danny Hamlin fourth. Let me check if I can, let's say I bring up the top 7 anyways. Danny Hamlin, Kyle Busch in 5th, Dell Jr. 6th, and Kevin Harvick 7th. Coming to 2 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Times are definitely falling off for sure. You can't really run this track as hard as you want now. But, oh boy, I do miss the old Atlanta. I'm not saying I don't like the new one. I think it's cool, it's challenging for what it is, but that, you know, it's just, you know, you hate to lose something that was so good like this. But I understand the repave. I understood the repave, just really didn't like the reconfiguration. It just, you know, they messed up Texas, they messed up Bristol. I mean, now we're messing up Atlanta. It's, I don't know how people think that entertaining is, but anyways, 2, 3, and 4. The final time. Bump 11-second time here, or gap, and I'm going on 4 and win at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jeff Gordon looks like he'll finish 2nd.
Well done, my man. Well done.
Kyle Edwards 3rd, Denny Hamlin 4th, Kyle Busch 5th, Dale Jr. 6th, and Kevin Harvick 7th. Let me roll and do the top 10 real quick here before I wrap this up. 8th goes to Jimmy Johnson, 9th Matt Kenseth, and 10th goes to Casey Kane, and also 11th Casey Mears. I'm gonna go with the whole thing, why not? 12th Brian Vickers, 13th Jeff Burton, 14th Tony Stewart, 15th Montrix Jr. I'm gonna go on and do some burnouts here. 16th Mark Marin, 17th Greg Biffle, Clint Boyers 18th, and 19th goes to Kurt Busch. 20th final vehicle in this race will be Ryan Newman. All right, let's do some burnouts as we celebrate this win. It was a big kick in the butt for everyone because the AI was set too weak. And again, apologize for that, and hopefully that I will most likely I will fix that. Try to get it as best as I can. Here comes Matt Kenseth realizing he should pit. More guys coming around. Tony Stewart. I'm trying to. I got running into. Let me check here. Guess we're good. Oops. There we go. I'm gonna do the burnouts a little bit here. There we go. Little burnouts. Yeah.
Car going the wrong direction.
Alrighty. Well, guys, that will do it for this one. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, apologize for not being the most exciting race and me chatting for all of it. But hopefully we'll do better next time, getting the AI set and having better aggressive racing and competitive racing. But thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next one.